Yeah.
What's good? What's good? Good
Yeah.
off the rails. The Negras is back.
Yeah, the Negras.
The Negras is coming. You already know, man. Salute to the chat. Salute to the viewers and the listeners. We appreciate you stopping by every Thursday. You already know.
Yeah. We driving the train off the rails tonight, Jay, or this afternoon.
Halliburton hit him with this last night.
The Reggie Miller.
Finesse, where you at, man? You was talking heavy about them Cavs, man. Like on Tuesday, you was talking heavy, bro. Where you at, bro?
I missed Tuesday's show. He was still dogging y'all a week later.
Yeah, because they made it to the conference finals, but they just went out there and
But you know what? At least y'all didn't do that choke job like the Knicks. That was terrible, bro.
Yeah, man. First off, man, one thing I said about when me and Mike did this, our little predictions and everything, I picked the Pacers to come out of this because they played the whole entire game offensively and defensively. Halliburton, I said he had to score. You got to get buckets if y'all want to win, come out of this series. He went out there. Let's see what he did. He went out there and got 30 points, 11 assists, 4 rebounds, hit 4 threes. They whole starting five was in double digits. Naismith started 8. He had 8 threes, scored 30 points. And then Siakam 17, 14 for Miles Turner, 15 for Nembhard. And then they had Mathurin with 9 off the bench, McConnell with 10 off the bench, Toppin with 8 off the bench, Bryant with 4, Thomas Bryant with 4 off the bench. So their whole entire team, except for one guy that played, what's that, 10. They went 10 deep, and everybody scored. 6 of those players was in double figures. Man. 2 of them had 30. 2 of them had 30 though in the starting lineup. That right there is a recipe for success, if you ask me. You got to think they knocked the Knicks out last year too. That's what people understand it. They knocked them out last year too, and they was here in the same position last year. So, what you think about what I just like running down the stats, all that? What you think?
And the other side of it, and you said it. That's the best. We forgot they was in the finals that last year, and that's what a good team do. But I'm looking at it from the other side, Jay. Like, are you gonna get the game that you got from Brunson and Big Cat, and still every game and still lose? Like, the Knicks might have played their best game, bro, and lost.
Yeah, those two, and like I told Mike, man, Tibbs don't like to play his bench, and that's his fault. You got PJ on the bench. You got Precious. So you got a few guys, Landry Shamet. You got a few guys, like at least 3 other guys outside of the 4 guys that he played off the bench. He need to go deeper in his roster, man, because, I mean, the starting 5, Bridges 16, Anunoby 16, 35 and 12 for Towns, 43 for Jalen Brunson, but he was 1 for 6 from 3. And then Josh Hart gave you 8, 13, and 7. But then you got 2 for Robinson, which is bad. 8 rebounds. If you're only gonna score 2 points, you better have like 20 rebounds. Payne 6 off the bench, and then McBride 9 off the bench. And they only lost by 3 points, though. I will say that they only lost by 3, but the Pacers their bench scored more points. Like their bench scored more points, and they have all 5 of their starters in double digits. At least. And
the Knicks missed a lot of big free throws that they took their foot off the neck. See, that's New York, man. You can't get used to, if you ain't been there, don't act like you've been there, Jay. You gotta put your foot on the neck. Yeah, like Cat. See, that's when Cat and Jalen should have took over defensively. Cat didn't play no defense at the end of the game. They missed free throws. But yo, Jay, that was one of the rawest games I've seen. There was some big shots all game.
Yeah, big shots. And Halliburton, he got to show up every game, and if he gonna be doing that, and it's bad. He did that against us too, hitting big shots, and like it's just like from 3 too. Like these are threes.
He got one of the ugliest shots. His shot is ugly. The way he just throw that shit up with 2 hands, but that shit accurate, bro.
Rainbow, and he be nailing that shit too.
Yeah. That was you know what, that game, this is gonna be a good series. I'm not gonna lie, man. I think New York, I'ma still ride with New York. I ain't gonna change after one game because I feel like now.
Right.
Yeah, I know you going with Indiana because they the better team.
They stole home though. They stole home court advantage.
Yeah, 7 games. They still home, but I feel like the Knicks just got punched in the gut, bro. They got to step up now, man.
Yeah, they shot 32% from three, 51 from the field, and the Pacers shot 51 from the field and 40% from the three. That's really why the Pacers stayed around. The Knicks can beat the Pacers. They can beat because technically the Pacers stole this game. You know what I mean? Hallie hit the three to tie it up and go into overtime, and then they gave the game away. Like the Knicks had to win that game in regulation, so they didn't get the steal.
Yeah, and that call against Jalen Brunson, that could have switched the game.
They could have switched the game.
Yeah, that might have been a win for New York. So but New York was up, I think, 12-11 with like. There's no way you got to close them out, bro. You can't let them come back in 2 minutes.
Look familiar. That Celtics series, it looked familiar. Blowing leads.
He looked at Reggie, then he looked at Spike Lee like.
My whole thing is, man, you got to play till the clock say 0-0. Yeah, it's gonna be bad calls. It's gonna be mistakes. It's all that stuff is a part of the game. But you got to play until the end, man. Like Cat, one thing I hate about Cat is as good a game as he had, he could have had an even better game than that. He could have had 40 with him. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like he could have had 40-something with him, but Cat he's a little too soft for me. You know what I mean? He a little too soft for me, and defensively, he's a liability. He's not a real protector.
That's what happened at the end of the game. If you seen, bro, Halliburton pushed his ass down under the basket last two. You can't have that. Imagine Kevin Garnett or somebody like that's getting pushed under the basket in game 1 in the Eastern Conference. That shit.
I got a perfect example for you. Alex Caruso on Jokic in that last game. He locked down Jokic and he's 6'3". It's crazy to me, but that's just a good comparison right there.
Now that might be the blueprint for Jokic. Don't put a big man on him. Guard his dribble. You know what I mean?
You gotta be physical. Like Alex Caruso kept his body on him. He swiped at everything. Jokic wasn't just getting the ball and being able to move freely and do what he want, and they letting him do it. No, he's swiping that shit. Give me that. Frustrating. I'm fouling you. Whatever. I don't care. I'm frustrating you. Like, so what's up, normal guy? Salute. So that's something that Cat got to start. Somebody got to teach him how to like play defense. Like,
and my thing with Cat,
he can't jump either.
I know he can't. My thing with Cat is, man, I know you excited that you balling and they was feeding off that New York crowd, but he do too much yelling and shit, man. Do that shit when the game over, bruh.
Right, just play.
Yeah, all that screaming and shit and bruh, get back on defense and do that shit after you 1-0. I don't like that shit.
If Cat start blocking shots and getting steals and getting in the passing lanes and getting turnovers and all that, the Knicks would be unstoppable.
Do you see Jalen Brunson doing any of that yelling and shit, bro? No,
he just plays the game. That's what I like about Shea. Also, they just play the game. They don't talk. You don't hear nothing. They just play the game, man. I love that shit.
Speaking of the MVP of the league,
yeah, man. And this the thing about that too. Ant be talking a lot of shit, man, and Mike seemed to think that Ant gonna go crazy. Well, he had 18. He was 3 for 9. Or 3 for 8 from 3. I don't like that he's shooting all these threes and not making enough of them to even make it. They shot 51 threes. They was 15 for 51 from 3.
That's too much, man.
What 3-point shooters do they got on their team to shoot that many damn threes?
None. They need to be playing defense and attacking.
Bro, DiVincenzo shot 12 threes. He was 3 for 12. Why is DiVincenzo shooting 12 threes? Alexander Walker shot 9 threes. He was 2 for 9. Why is he shooting 9 threes?
I can see DiVincenzo. He can get hot, but you damn sure he's more of a slasher. You don't want him pulling threes.
No.
Nah.
Yeah, big game. Salute, big game. Yeah, man. Cat, he got to work and stop screaming, and he just trying to find a moment all the time, man. Just play the game. If Cat would shut the fuck up and play, he would be a way better player.
See, that's what I'm looking at. You look at the two teams that are 1-0, the teams that are 0-1. Cat do too much yelling. Ant-Man do too much talking. And then you look on the other side and you got SGA balling, not talking. And then that's 1-0. And then you got Halliburton waiting to the choke signal. That's 1-0. Yo, First of all, I know Mike. Eric, we love Ant-Man, but he can't even hold SGA, bro. SGA is way levels above Ant-Man, bro. For
Facts.
real.
That's a fact. And Julius Randle carrying him right now, 5 for 6 from 3, 28 points. Julius don't say nothing. He just go out there and play basketball, man. Like, and you look at it, he carrying the team. But then McDaniel, 7 points. Rudy, 2. Rudy might not even be playable in this because Conley, 7 points. But then you go to the bench. They had a good performance from DiVincenzo. He had 3 threes, so he still had 9 points. Walker had 8 points, and then you got 3, 2, 4, which is nothing. But on the other side, you got Chet, 15.7 rebounds. Williams, 19 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and he played really good defense. Hartenstein, 12 points, 5 rebounds. Lou Dort was a disappointment, and he didn't even have a good game. He had 5 points, and Lou Dort scores points, but he's a defender. But he didn't even have a good game, and they still blew them boys out. Then you go to the bench. They damn near played. They played everybody on their team except for one person. So they got 9 from Caruso, 7 for Isaiah Joe. Williams gave them 8. Then you got 3, 2. So the bench definitely contributed. Both benches actually contributed. It's the starters for Minnesota. They shot too many threes. They only had 2 players. Nobody else did anything.
And got to get more than 18 points. He got to get 30 points.
And they instantly compare him to Jordan. I'm like, dog, it's a Kobe, it was a Dwayne Wade, it was a fucking Ray Allen. Ray Allen in his prime, Ant's not better than none of those dudes right there. He's not better than Dwayne Wade. You can't mention him with Jordan until he get Dwayne Wade status.
That's what I said. The disrespect to even mentioning this dude name ahead of Ray Allen, bro. Motherfuckers, they forget who Ray Allen was in Seattle?
Yes, and Milwaukee, bro. He was even better in Milwaukee. That's when he was dunking on everybody. That's when he was dunking on everybody, crossing niggas over, that's when he was doing that.
They didn't even know. Ray Allen had that jumper the whole time, but he used to jump over you and go past you. For real.
Hell yeah, salute, normal guy. That's what's up. Hell yeah. Yeah, man, you're right about that, man. I just feel like Dwayne Wade was in his 3rd season and averaged 34 points a game in the finals and won a championship. As in his 3rd year, if he ain't doing that, then nah. You know what I mean? Like,
we can't even compare Ant to SGA right now. So how could he beat them other players? Wade.
Right. I just need him to show up. That's it for me. I just need him to show up. That's all. I'm not even saying Ant suck or nothing because Ant's a really good player. But as much as he talked, though, you can't just have 18 points, bro.
Well, you see, they hit him with the fine after the game. Maybe he'll shut the fuck up and play ball now. They hit him with
I just want to see him shut up and play, bro. Just play the game. You are a monster.
Quit talking. The best players play. They talk that good shit in the post game, bro. They don't talk that shit on the court. They go ball, and then you can say whatever you want to say when you put 38 and 5 up all day.
Yeah, and they loading up on him too, man. So I will say they play really good defense on him. They loading up on him, so he gotta play more without the ball, run around through screens, all that stuff, and he gotta be a willing passer now. You know what I'm saying? He got to be that give and go, all of that stuff, man. Like, it's a few things that he got to do. He got to shut up, stop worrying about everything else, and watch some film and see what's happening out there. Because now it's easy to beat what's happening out there, what they did to him.
It's time for him to start taking a page out of LeBron now. Start becoming a LeBron out there. Get everybody going in the game. Be a facilitator, but then when it's your time, hit them shots. You got to hit 15 shots a game and go to the line.
And if he want to shoot 8 threes a game, be Steph Curry, channel Steph Curry and play off the ball, run around screens, all that shit, and then you get wide open shots. Like, it's ways to do it, man.
Randall's running that team, but the Knicks are gonna miss Julius Randle in this series. I know that for sure. They're gonna miss him.
Yeah, but Julius Randle did his work early, man. In the first half, he had that 25, and he only scored 3 points after that. That's not a good thing. You know what I mean? And then you get 16 points from the other 3 starters. You only get 16 points from them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
enough. You got a ball, bro. You got to have a first and a second. He got 25 in the first. You got to at least have double digits in the second. I'm
telling you right now, the Pacers and the Thunder are the 2 best defensive teams left from top to bottom. Defensively, if they meet up, the Thunder win a championship. Just analytics itself and history, past shit. Oh, we could put all this stuff in the pot. the Thunder are the team that's supposed to win a championship this year. Now, will that happen? I don't know. But
that's crazy, bro.
They are going to beat Minnesota. But the Pacers, man, I'm telling you, those guys are scary because they long, they all big as hell, they all can shoot, and they got bench players that score double-digit points every single game. They just started Naismith, and he dropped a 30-piece and hit 8 threes, and he's a bench player.
And Miles Turner out there hitting threes and shit. That's your center.
He's always been doing that, and that's the problem. And that takes Hartenstein and them out the paint. But
yeah, you got to
salute. If it ended up being the Pacers in the Thunder, we're gonna see a really, really good defensive finals. We're gonna see a lot of defense, man. Yeah, big game. I'm with you. Halliburton has made me a believer too. In that game 1 coming out, because me and Mike said it. We talked about it Tuesday, and I said he has to come out and score. He got to come out and he got to get 30 points, 26. He gonna get his assists, 11 assists. He put 31 with that, and that's beautiful right there. That's exactly what they need to win. Now,
we don't pay attention. You already know how I did Stephen A. Smith this year.
Stephen W.
he lost his A with me. He's Stephen W. now, but he said that what's the name ain't a superstar, Halliburton. What you think? You starting to see?
Not yet.
Well, if he cruise past, if he do what he did in game 1, the rest of the playoffs, I think he finally got in that superstar mode. He getting there.
For me, if Halliburton get through the Knicks, get to the finals, even if they lose, as long as he carries his team like he's supposed to, because he's the guy that we're all looking at, dog, you got to carry your team. So as long as he does that, they can lose it. In 7 games, they can lose in the finals. As long as he carried his team, he'll be looked at as a superstar. For sure. If he win it all, he might be the face of the league. They might try to make him the face of the league.
Yeah, because it's gonna be on him. I got OKC so young. If SGA gets a championship with them,
it's his league.
It's his league. We can't even talk about Ant-Man no more, bro. Now we're not talking about Ant-Man being the crazy talk of Ant-Man even holding Jordan's laces. Now we can say SGA might be the next. Might be Kobe Bryant, bro. That's what
he is. Look at how he played. I watched the montage of him and Kobe's moves and stuff. He does every single thing Kobe does, literally. All his moves, everything he does is Kobe, and he scores 30 points a night. He's going to do that for the rest of his career.
All he got to do is step his defense up like Kobe did. That's all he got.
And Halliburton is not overrated. When I seen that, I was like, damn, that's crazy. When it first came out that they said he was no, he's not overrated. He just hasn't lived up to what he's supposed to be, but he's doing it now, though. 30 and the 31 and 11 is 20. He's Trae Young, a big ass Trae Young. 26 and 12 should be what he averages every year. Yeah. 26 and 12 every year.
Well, everybody want to call everybody a superstar. He's not a superstar, but he is not underrated or overrated, though. He definitely is. He's the number 1 option on that team for sure.
But him and back-to-back years, last year and this year, have led their teams to the conference final. I will give them that. If one of them win a championship, any one of these guys, they're superstars. They're going to be looked at. Brunson, Shea, any of these 4 guys that's left, and I love that all 4 teams left have a star on their team. Now, Shea, he's a superstar because he's MVP. He's winning MVP this year. He's a superstar. He actually don't need to win a championship to be a superstar because he's already a superstar. Jalen Brunson's in New York doing what he does in New York. He's a superstar because he's in New York.
I was about to say that Jalen Brunson might be a superstar already. He's the best player on that team.
He is because he's in New York and he's the best player in New York and he's one of the best point guards in the NBA. He might be the best.
He 40, bro. He dropped 43 easy, man.
If Luka wasn't a point guard, Jalen Brunson would be the best. The only thing about Luka is his defense, but Jalen Brunson also little. He don't play good defense either. So it's Luka for me at point guard, but he definitely second.
We got to get more. We got to get more. The Knicks got to get more from. We waiting for what's the name to get on here? Knicks got to get more from Josh Hart. They got to get like in the team. Josh Hart got to attack more. Mikal Bridges. We need the New York. I call them the New York Wildcats, Jay. That's the New York Villanova Knicks. That's the Villanova Knicks right there.
And I feel like Cat don't need to score 30 points. Cat need 22 and 12, 25 and 12. Bridges need to be getting 28 to 30 points with Brunson. Those are the two that need to be getting the 30 balls. We know Brunson gonna do him. It can't be Cat because Cat it can't be Cat, man. We seen what just happened with Cat being the next best guy. We need him. They need him to be 22 to 23 points, 12 to 15 rebounds, and Mikal Bridges at like 26 to 28 points. That's all they need.
I need Cat to get some blocks, bro. Get some blocks,
get
bro.
Some blocks. Get some steals. Play the passing lane. Yes.
I do like his aggressiveness, though. I do like that with Cat. Like we know he's soft, and we know his defense needs to step up. But he was hella aggressive. He was feeding off that crowd. Now we gonna see.
It's no problem offensively. It's defensively he's soft.
Yeah. Game 2 is critical. You cannot. If the New York Knicks lose Game 2, the series is over.
It's over. Yes, it's over. Because they won't be able. Because you got to look at it like this: if they lose both games in New York, and then go to Indiana and lose that third game, then that's when it's over. Because that means you lost home court advantage, so you don't have that, and you also can't win on the road. So
and the Pacers they play even better at home, so you're really in trouble.
Right, and we got to realize that the Pacers have to win on the road to win a championship. So if they win 2 of these damn games, they already won 1. You know what I mean? Like, so they can win in 6 now.
Now, what happens, Jay, on the other side? What happens if SGA?
Appreciate you, Big Game.
Yeah, Big Game. What up with you? And what happens if SGA go 4-1, knock the Minnesota Timberwolves out, give Ant-Man and them no chance? Ant-Man don't score more than 25 points in that series. Where does Ant-Man fall now, man? All that talking and 2 years in a row, wet in the bed. Where's he show? Where's he fall?
He just a guy. He's an all-star. He's just a really good player. That's it. Until he take that next step. Yes, you got to the finals twice. You led your team, but this year he hasn't really done much in the playoffs.
Yeah, two roll. That's it.
Yeah, 2 30-point games or some crazy stuff. But he hasn't been living up to what we know Ant-Man is doing. You know why? Because he wants to shoot 8-9 threes a game. Why are you shooting 8-9 threes a game when you can drive to the bucket and get fouled?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like, and now they loading up against you. So now you got to be off the ball, and now you got to be willing to pass. Now your assists got to go up until they realize, like, oh shit, he doing both now. You know what I mean? He passing the ball and playmaking, and he's scoring now. He got to do something.
Take a page out of the. If you're gonna compare him to Jordan, if you're gonna compare Ant-Man to Jordan, then he got to take a page out of Wade, Kobe, and them first and drive. Right. Hey, if he's loading up on you on the perimeter, you should have 20 free throws. Go to the lane.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Knicks, Skrills, you right. Salute to you too. Knicks, they can't lose game 2, man. We with you on that. If they go down 0-2 and both them losses is at home, bro, it's over.
Not only is it over, but it might be a sweep. It might be over.
But look at the game though. It was 138 to 135. It went to overtime on a Halliburton 3 to tie it up, and then you still lose the game though. Like, you still went to overtime and you still lost that game, man. Like, that's not good at home. That is not good, bro. Like, at least if that happened, at least go to overtime and win the damn game. You're not supposed to lose that game.
That's when the softness of Cat shows up. Cat should have went out there and been the best player on the. He shouldn't have let Jalen Brunson be the best player in that overtime. He should have been the best player and dominate. Big man.
Give me the ball. Give me the
ball. I'm backing motherfuckers down. I'm back, and then I'm turning around and hitting the 3 to win the game. You know what I mean?
In the league got lucky. All the centers in the league got lucky that Joel Embiid wants to shoot shots and not play with his back to the basket. If Joel would play in the paint, Scully, nobody can stop him. He's the best center when he's healthy. He goes out there and drops 50 on Jokic and all of them easy. But he wants to shoot. Just think he can. I think Joel will average like 36 to 37 points a game if he plays center. Stop shooting all these damn shots. Everybody gonna be in foul trouble. He gonna be at the foul line 20 times a game, bro. He'll score 35 points a game easy.
Well, that's what's wrong with the NBA, but that's why that Knicks and Pacers series is a throwback to when basketball was basketball. Joel Embiid should never shoot more than 4 threes a game, ever.
He should never shoot. Listen, the old school basketball is you a center, you don't shoot no threes at all unless you're wide open.
But he could hit them. This is my thing. If you're gonna shoot 4 threes, Joel Embiid, you better hit at least 2 of them. If you can stay 50% at the 3-point line, keep shooting. But
That's the
nah,
problem. That's the problem, Scully. They not worried about him as a 3-point threat, so it don't take the big man out to paint the whole game. Now, if he was Miles Turner and he hitting 4 of them bitches a game, 4 threes a game, then now you got to focus on that. That's not. I'm telling you, y'all. You got playoff Pete. You got Paul George and you got Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey is a 28-point a game scorer. If he's the guy now, watch what he do this year coming up. As I'm the guy now, but you got him. Bro, you got him and Paul George. There's no reason why Embiid should be shooting all these threes. Mid-range, hit the 15-footer, the 12-footer, the third, hit those, get the hook shot going, get in the paint, back your man down, post moves. What? Come on, man. We've seen Embiid at his best be a post player, dominate in the paint, get to the free throw line, man. We need these guys to do that.
His best game is foul line down. The dude mid-range is sick. Why are you shooting threes? Why don't you just keep pulling mid-ranges over, motherfucker?
Bro, Paul George, Maxey, all those other guys can shoot threes. We got 3-point shooters on our team. We don't need you to shoot threes.
You know what reminded me? Big. Jay, you know what reminded me, since you brought up Embiid, what reminded me, that Halliburton shot that bounced and then hit all the way up and went in for the almost pretty much the game winner, because that's what put him in. Reminds me of what ended Embiid's career in Philly. That Kawhi Leonard 3 off the boom, boom, boom game. Toronto win the championship. That shit reminded me of that.
But just look at it now. If Embiid takes over that series, give me the ball in the paint. I'm down here. Give me they win that series with no problem. Nobody could guard Embiid down there on that block. Siakam wasn't doing nothing with him. Nobody was doing nothing with him. But they did not do that, man. They kept Toronto around the whole entire series, yo. All these big men we got, Jokic. That's why I like what Denver does with Jokic. I'm going to play through my big man, and that's how we going to do this. But the problem with them is they don't got KCP and all these shooters they used to have. They don't got all those guys no more. Michael Porter Jr. shit the bed this year. But the way that they play with their big man, you don't get no better than that. Sabonis. The way that they play with Sabonis go get you a 15-point triple-double. Now, if he get that 15 to 25, it's over.
Yep. Don't nobody want to hear nothing about them bum-ass Sixers, Jay. All I want to hear is
right.
All I want to hear is Joel Embiid traded to the Bucks for Giannis. Then I'm putting my Sixers shit back on.
Right. That's a fact. Whoever get Giannis, boy.
Bring Giannis to Philly, boy. Let's go.
But see, I think Giannis in Philly with Paul George and Maxey, and y'all just got the 3rd pick, possibly about to get Ace Bailey or one of those goons that can come out and score right now. Bro, that's a championship.
Can you imagine? Could you imagine Giannis with Paul George and Maxey?
And Maxey
and Giannis on the pick and roll? That's
and Giannis's defense. Giannis won't have to go out there and kill himself every game, getting 34 points a game with 15. He won't have to do that. It can go down to 26, 28, something like that, maybe even 25.
We can focus on defense. Yeah.
Defense, bro. 3-4 blocks a game, couple steals a game, 18 rebounds a game. You know what I mean? Because he can be a true power forward. And Giannis as a true power forward with all the shit he can do, oh my Lord, bro.
If you smart, don't go to Miami, Giannis. Don't fall for it.
You got to go somewhere with another threat because they key on Giannis. You put the wall up, it's over with. Maxey and Paul George in Philly, bro. Oh my God, that's scary. Just because you won't be able to wall up on him because you got bucket getters.
I'm going to say a prayer on Sunday for that one, Jay, for sure.
Yeah, that's a fact. If y'all pull that shit off right there, but y'all won't have that 3rd pick because y'all gonna have to trade that 3rd pick, but it won't matter for Giannis.
Nah, we don't want it. Bro, we can get the Greek freak, we can get the Greek temple himself. Nah, send that shit. Trade that shit.
Yeah, Embiid gotta go too, but I don't think nobody want Embiid though. I think Embiid gonna have to be a free agent before somebody take him because his injuries, he can't play back to back. Like somebody might take him on some desperate shit. Like, you know what? We on the edge. We on the cusp. We just need that one player. We don't need him for back-to-backs. Just play whatever you can play. It might be a couple teams out there that'll do that.
You know what, though, Jay? At the end of the day, Milwaukee, I agree with you. Philly waited too long. They should have moved him last year. But at the end of the day, that's the same thing with Giannis. Giannis ain't playing in Milwaukee next year. They got to do something. They got to move him and get something. So
yeah, because he's going to walk. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So if the Bucks right now, they might want to take him because who else you going to get? Who else is going to make that? Who else going to give you that big man to replace that's got Joel Embiid potential? Nobody. So you got to make that trade.
Shit, I'll go get AD from Dallas.
If
you want to get off Giannis, I'll go get AD from Dallas. You bringing in a goon.
You talking about two? Yeah, that's two different Mr. Glass. It all depends on who's
that's
more
fragile. Like either way, it's defense for defense and points for points. Like they both score a lot of points. They both get a lot of rebounds. They both are elite defenders. So if the Bucks trying to get off Giannis, I'll go get AD. It ain't too many people you can exchange for that. And Embiid for Giannis, that's a highway robbery. You know what I mean, for Philly.
You know what? Right now, AD is better than Giannis, right? Or AD is better than Embiid.
Oh, Embiid, yeah, hell yeah, right now. Now, if Embiid is healthy, playing 70 games a season, nobody's better than him.
He's the best center in the league other than Giannis playing power forward. That's AD if he helps.
That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. AD, yeah. And power forward. Yeah, he's the best power forward for sure. Yeah, but when Joker, you play back center,
Joker. But AD be locking up Joker, bro.
AD for real. Just as good. I'm telling you, man. He was dropping 40 balls on that boy in the finals. In the Western Conference Finals.
Joker cannot guard AD. Not even half. Hell
no. He can't. He can't though. But it's both ways though. AD can't guard him either.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying, because he still be getting his triple doubles. He still be putting up his numbers on AD. They just ball out on each other. It's like Durant and LeBron, Durant and Kyrie. I mean, Kawhi, LeBron and Kawhi. Like they ball out. They both ball out though. If he got 29, he got 29 too.
Yeah, at least if y'all can even swap each other out, then you give your team a chance to win. If you can even swap a superstar like Joker, for real.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I was looking forward to Mike coming on because he was going to put up we was going to go through the pick 5. You saw what he was putting up, right? The NBA top best dunkers, top shooters.
Yeah, that's what he wanted to do. We wanted to do that next Thursday. Hopefully he can come on.
Yeah, if not, I'll have to see about Tuesday, but I ain't going to lie. Whoever putting that shit up, that's a hell of a list going up right now, man.
Yeah, I did a couple that I had and got his opinion on them and shit, man.
That NBA dunker shit is sick. How do you pick 5? I don't know if you could look that shit up.
I did see that too. Hold on.
That shit hard. How do you pick 5 dunkers out of that list? If somebody can bring up that list and tell us who it is, that list is sick, bro. The dunkers of all.
I did see that too.
Yeah, that shit fire, bro. But next week, y'all, we going in. Mike coming on next week. We're gonna chop that up, Jay. That's gonna be raw.
Let's see.
I'm waiting for Red Jet so she could talk about I'm waiting for Red Jet so she could talk about this Brock Purdy money, man. See if it was worth it.
She ain't fucking with them right now, man.
She just
it was worth it, man.
It was worth it, bro. Yeah, it ain't, man. Brock Purdy, bro. What do you get?
Hold on. Let's go off the rails real quick. Hold on, though. Somebody made a best female rappers ranked by fans.
Oh no, here we go. Fans made it. Oh, that might be better than actually somebody doing it from a magazine or some shit.
Actually, not bad, except for we'll get there. Nicki Minaj number 1, Lauryn Hill number 2, Missy Elliott number 3, Cardi B 4, Queen Latifah 5. Iggy Azalea should not be on this list, but they got her at 6 over Lil Kim at number 7. Yes, bro. Yes, hold on. Eve at number 8. Sweetie at number 9. Young M.A. at 10. Lisa Left Eye Lopez at 11. That's crazy. Meg Thee Stallion at 12. Sierra at 13, and she ain't even no rapper. Remy Ma be at 14 don't make no kind of sense at all.
They got Remy Ma 14
and Iggy Azalea 6. Trina 15, Doja Cat 16. Trina and Remy Ma, no way in hell they 14 and 15.
They top 8.
Yes. What the hell? You gotta take Sweetie. You gotta take Sweetie and Iggy Azalea out at 9 and 6 and put them in.
And I'm taking top 10. And I'm taking Lil Kim over Nicki Minaj, bro. Stop it.
Yeah, of course.
Like when you went through the first 3 or 4 and you didn't say Lil Kim, it was bogus already. That shit was
Lil Kim top 5 easy, top 3 for real.
Top 3.
Like for me, it'd be Kim. Yeah. It's Kim, Nicki, and Lauryn Hill for me in top 3.
I'm putting Lauryn Hill ahead of Nicki too, though.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill is number 1 for me.
because I feel like at the end of
nobody rap like her. Nah. You
and
see what she just did on Nas shit? Come on, man. Like, come on, man.
And she never had no ghostwriter, bro. They say Cardi and Nicki got ghostwriters. There ain't nobody ghost wrote for Kim, nobody ghost wrote for Lauren. So I'm putting them ahead of them, you know.
Yeah, Partisan Fontaine was writing for Cardi.
Right. And Missy Elliott, I like that. I like Missy at fourth.
I like Missy right there too, because Missy was third actually.
Yeah, that's a good
one. On our list, I'll probably have her at 4 outside of Lauren, Nicki, and Kim.
Yeah.
They have Foxy on there, but put Iggy Azalea on there, dog. They don't have they don't, bro. They ain't have and they don't got Dej Loaf on there either. I mean, what's her name? Not Dej Loaf. Yeah, her too, but Rhapsody. How you ain't got Rhapsody?
Bro, Rhapsody might be top 5, bro, for real.
How you ain't got Rhapsody, bro?
Yeah, that list is That we can't even comment on that list no more. That shit goofy, bro. Stop it. Iggy Azalea in the top 10? Stop that.
She shouldn't be on the list at all.
Not at all. If you're gonna I'm trying to think of the rawest white rap.
Yeah, MC Light, like that's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's cray. What's the girl from? What's the one that just died from 3 6 Mafia? Boo.
Gangsta Boo.
Boo. That was my bitch.
Yeah, Mia X. Come on, man.
Yeah, no letting soldiers. Yeah.
Come on, man. Like, come on, man.
They know we do this music shit or this sports. They don't want us to get into the music shit.
I'm telling you, I want to do a music show, just strictly straight music, man. I just want to do a straight show just about music, the history of it, everything. Like,
bro, let's go.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I want to do that. Go back and get on some nerd shit, man. Like,
this summer, Jay, that might have to be our Saturday show this summer, bro. Let's get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Like a month,
right here, bro. Jay hip hop show Saturday night coming.
Yes, sir. And preview music, all that stuff like that. That we got shit like that. A little bit of everything.
You see the cover back there, right? I don't mean to cut you off, but you see the cover side B dropping light.
Yes, sir. Y'all better support that too, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm reincarnated to Purple Tape. 11 o'clock tonight. We going live, Jay. It's up.
Right. Man, out of Halliburton, Jalen Brunson, Ant, and Shay, who do you want to see win their first championship? Who you want to see lead their team to a first championship? Not outside of the favorite team or the team you're rooting for right now, just period.
You already know I love SGA, man. I see where he going. I see what he doing. I see where he going. He gonna have Shay. Yeah, he gonna have that Kobe career. Especially if they get another big name in there with him. But I gotta go with that boy. I like Jalen Brunson, man. Showed me a lot. Not just being a Villanova kid, a Philly kid, but also the Knicks.
That's Philly bias.
I can't help it, man. He remind me of Allen Iverson, bro. Like the dude is that raw, man. He that raw.
Gonna get all the buckets to go.
Yeah, minus the
real GOAT.
Yeah, the real GOAT. The pound for pound, the best player in NBA history, Allen Iverson. Like
4-time scoring champ at 6 foot.
And the steals leader. 2 years in a row, he was a steals leader.
Talking about the real GOAT. The reason I love basketball is because when he came in the league, I remember him at Georgetown as a kid. 10 years old, like, oh my God, who is this?
the greatest college career ever, man, without winning a championship was Allen Iverson's, bro.
I know, baby.
Now, minus the hops. Now, that Jalen Brunson don't nearly got the hops that Iverson got.
No, Iverson was dunking on niggas.
But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Jalen Brunson, bro, is the closest thing to Allen. I'll say Jalen Brunson, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Shea just because number one last year, led his team. They choked. I ain't gonna say they choked. They just got outclassed. This year, I think they're ready to win a championship. And I just feel like if they win a championship this year now at this moment, all the picks that they got right now, bro, it's only about to get worse, bro. They got so many picks, yo. Like, it's only going to get better for them. And they ain't really paying nobody yet. You know what I mean? Shea gonna get paid, and them other guys is on rookie contracts and young and ain't really showed nothing yet. Like, man, the Thunder ain't gonna do nothing but keep making that team better. So if they win a chip this year and going to next year and being able to trade all this shit, they can trade all these picks they can get rid of, bruh.
I think this year, if SGA gets that chip, this year
they might go get Kevin Durant.
Kevin.
They might go get Kevin Durant and bring him back. They can do it.
Man, you might as well go get Westbrook too off the bench. Let's go.
I'm just saying that, bro. They got the assets. They got more than enough assets. They can go get Kevin Durant.
Did you imagine Durant with SGA?
It's over. That's another chip. Durant gets to go ride a coattail for another chip.
Look, me and Jay are calling it now off the rails. We have seen the fall of the dynasty of the Warriors. It's over. And we've seen the rise of the new dynasty, OKC. If they go get Kevin Durant and a couple more pieces to put at SGA, they're going to win the next 3 out of 5 championships, bro.
The Clippers want to kick themselves in the face right now because that Paul George trade, bro, they got everything, bro. They got so many picks, bro. It's crazy. And they could trade all picks in like one player and get any player they want to get because they got a lot of first-round picks. These ain't bum picks. These are first-round picks that they have.
Right. A lot of them. I could see Durant going there and shit. You might as well bring the team back.
They could go get Giannis. I'm just saying, bro. They could go get whoever the hell they want to go get, bro. They got enough assets and the money to do it because their salary cap ain't high, and they the youngest team in the league. Yeah.
Giannis and SGA on the team.
Championship, back-to-back rings if they do that. If they win a championship this year and go get KD or Giannis, that's another championship because you got another guy that's gonna get you 30 points a game.
And that means SGA gonna go up to 35 points a game because you can't double team me, right?
Right. Yeah. It's gonna get even scarier. Yes. So I think they gonna do something like that. I don't know who the player gonna be, but we've been hearing Durant, we've been hearing Giannis. We know those two don't want to be where they are no more, and the team's probably gonna move off of them because of the money that they got to pay them, and they don't want to be there. So I'm looking at that, man.
I picked Jalen Brunson just because of home base and Villanova and all that. But at the end of the day, I respect that dude, SGA. He went and bought Rolexes for his team. Now,
man.
Guess what Giannis and Durant are looking at? Oh, we like this young dude.
We like this young dude. Yes.
Pause. We like to play with him. Yeah, let's go. But
him and Jalen Brunson is the same thing. Shea just bigger, and Shea plays better defense. That's why I would take. That's why I'm gonna pick Shea. That's the first point guard I'm taking off the board outside of Luka, which now Shea's just because,
SGA point guard, right? Big guard, right?
Yes, bro. But his defense is the reason why I'm probably taking him first out of all the point guards. That would be the first point guard that I pick is him because he's going to get you 31, 32 points a game, but he's also going to play defense on the other end and lock up his man.
Yeah, you can't put Jalen Brunson against no shooting guard. You could put Shea against 1 and a 2. He can guard both. 1, 2,
and then he can guard a 3 too.
Get a 3 too. Yeah, long dude. But man, OKC, look, 1-0. Both series are 1-0. We gonna know a lot because both of these teams have got to win game. Ant-Man got to come out and drop 40-something in game 2, and then Knicks got to find a way to get game 2, or it's both of these series are over, Jay. It's over.
You know why I like SGA? Because he played a game cerebral like Kobe did. Like he knows what I have to do every single game. Every time I step on this court, I know what I have to do. You can tell he watched film. You can tell he do all of that stuff because he makes the adjustments he has to make. Even when they double team him, he's still gonna go get buckets. Like I just love that, man. Like that, he plays the game the right way. We got another guy, and he's young, that plays the game the right way. Takes care of his body. He watches films. He works out all the time. He don't cheat himself for the game at all. I love that about him. Jalen Brunson too.
His dad was a coach, so he got it from day one. But this, who's getting humble right now, and who might be humbled again is Ant-Man. Ant-Man might have to start taking a page out of SGA, bro, and get professional out here. Stop playing games, bro.
And I'm gonna tell you why I want Ant-Man to lose this, and not even in a good fashion, because I want him to see, bro, all that talking ain't gonna get you nowhere. Go out there and play. If you want to claim you this, that, and the third, and you want to build your own legacy, take this smack in the face again for the second year in a row, and then come back out and change something. He need a wake-up call. He need a wake-up call, yo.
If you're going to get compared to Jordan, then you better take a book out of Jordan's page when he was getting smacked around in Detroit.
Yes.
And he got tired of getting smacked. And he got tired of talking. And he went out there and got 3.
He got bigger. He got more muscles on him. He did all that shit he had to do outside of complaining to David Stern about him. He went and got bigger. He got in the weight room. He did all that shit. He did all the shit he needed to do to be better against the Pistons. And he did it. Ant-Man. That's the only reason why I want them to lose, because he talked too much, man. Like, I need you to back it up. If you're gonna talk like that, back it up. That's why I like Russ. Russ talk whether he good or bad, he talking. But he gonna come out there and he's gonna play for every single game, the whole entire game.
Yeah, and big shout out to Russ. If this is the end of Russ' career, man, 17 years, the boy did his thing. Like, at the end of the day, I would love that be fucking raw. To see them bring all them back to OKC around SGA, that'd be sick to see Russ.
That would be disgusting, and I never want to see that nasty shit happen. It's over. It's over for everybody.
Yes. Remember James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and Kevin Durant with SGA.
Man, you might as well go get Serge Ibaka out of retirement and bring him back too. Shit, bring Swaggy P. Bring up Paul George. Go get them all.
Yeah.
Melo, come out of retirement.
All you gotta do is put Kendrick Perkins' big ass in the center. You good? You all good?
Come back for one season, Big Perk. Get this ring real quick.
He ain't got to put his jersey on. Just let him keep his suit jacket from the.
He Udonis Haslam. You there for inspiration? You feel me?
Yeah, that'd be ugly, but man, OKC, if they do pull this shit off, now they've started their new dynasty and they super young. That's scary though. That's scary.
I'm happy to see another new champion though. I'm happy to see a new team win a championship this year.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The last few years, man, I've been falling off basketball because it's just getting watered down. Now this year, I just didn't want to see the Celtics back to back, man. I ain't want to see that. No, I didn't. And yeah, I ain't want to see that shit. And the Celtics been running. They got a 5-year run, man, for just running, bro, when they was losing shit. So now you finally going to see a new champion, a new young superstar that's going to run this league that could be up there with Joker and Luka. And it's time, bro. It's time for somebody else to
build that young team like the Celtics did. Build that team from youngins, go through all the bumps and bruises, get to build the camaraderie and all that, and you might get at least one championship out of it in 5-6 years. You know what I mean? And the Thunder, they about to get one early. If they win it this year, that's what I'm saying. If they win it this year, they about to get one early. They finna steal a championship early, yo.
Oh shit, Jay! I just got ESPN. Look, Aaron Rodgers just went to the Cincinnati Bengals. They benched him.
Get out of here, bro. Don't play like that, bro. Don't play like that, though, because bro, he coming as the backup. Though.
I had you for 3 seconds, bro. Your heart dropped.
Yeah. No. He ain't starting though. That's the thing. He can come. He ain't starting.
Yeah,
Macaulay Culkin starting, bro. You crazy? Macaulay Culkin starting. You crazy as hell.
On his brother, the Culkin brothers are out on the team, bro. So now here they go with the Aaron Rodgers talk, bro. Can this dude just be done already, man?
I wish he would retire, but they said he gonna sign with the Steelers last minute. That's the last thing I seen. I don't know, but I just retire, dog.
What's really my thing is
obviously don't nobody want you.
And what's the point of waiting this long and not getting the camaraderie with the players? Why would you wait this long?
Well, that's what he been doing. That's why at the end of his Green Bay career, that's why his Green Bay career ended up like it did, because he went go into dark mode and he don't want to go to training camp and all this other shit. Like, and he don't got the camaraderie with the team.
Right,
and that's why the Jets. He did the same thing with the Jets.
Yeah, that's why he fucked his. He lightweight messed. He got lightweight messed his legacy up in Green Bay for doing that dumb shit too. They really feel some type of way about him the way he was doing shit the last few years.
Man, Aaron Rodgers should have had more than one. His Super Bowl was in what 2010 or 2011 or some shit like that. But that's a long time ago. That's 14 years ago, bro. Like that's a long time ago, man. Like he should have got 2 or 3. He had 4 MVPs and he only got 1 Super Bowl. Like, come on, man, that's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. I'm trying to think who else is a free agent. I was looking at the free agent list. Some people unsigned. Who was J.K. Dobbins still unsigned from the Chargers? Yeah. Not that many big names, but yeah, I think J.K. Dobbins might be injury prone, man. I don't think he's that hot commodity no more, Jay, for real.
Injuries?
Yeah. injuries. Bro,
I got you right here.
I know you got it. Brock Purdy, what, 200? Obviously, the Niners had to get they strong armed themselves by having to sign Brock Purdy, but that's gonna be a bad. I want Red Jet when Red Jet get back on here. I want her to tell us how she feel about that Brock Purdy money he about to get. Right.
All right, where is free agent list at, man? They still Trey Lance signed with the Chargers.
What?
Yeah, man. Bill signed Elijah Moore, of course.
They shipping Trey Lance everywhere, bro. For real, he got frequent flyer miles, dog. Like,
won't nobody give him a shot, man. So
that's my thing. What's the point of trading this dude? And we don't even want to play him.
They could have traded him to somewhere that a plane or something, man.
Why don't the Steelers go get his ass? Stop waiting on Aaron Rodgers, bro. Go get Trey Lance.
Right. Trying to find a list of these dudes that's left.
Let me see. I think I have one,
but it won't bring up the list. It's just trying to bring it up team by team.
I seen a couple of them. Easy.
Okay, Drew Lock. Okay, Seattle,
Drew Lock.
Yeah, they said he's set for a second run in Seattle. Yeah, see, it's here we go. I think.
I thought I had it.
I think I got it right here. It's some ESPN Plus shit though. See, it just go team. It go by team though. It's not giving the list of players. You probably have to Google that shit.
And now that we at the end of this, Jay, I just want to say, quit hating. We gonna push on the tush push. We gonna keep pushing, bruh. Stop trying to hate on the tush push. You can't stop it. So find a way to stop it. Stop hating.
Facts. That's a fact. I agree.
We're not the only team that do it. Josh Allen and them do it all the fucking time, bro. Stop it.
Bro, you got teams trying to petition and get that shit changed. They hating like a mug. What?
Green Bay suck-ass Packers, Minnesota Vikings. Now y'all all can shut the fuck up. Y'all can't stop it. Hey, it ain't my fault that Jalen Hurts need an inch and get 3 yards. Oh well,
yeah,
stop.
That is crazy. If I'm in y'all's division, I'm mad.
Of course, you should
be. Division, I'm pissed.
You should be.
But all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jock y'all shit. I'm gonna do it too. Fuck you mean?
Get your quarterback. Get what's the name? Get from the Commanders. Get Dak Prescott. Get his ass in the weight room. Tell him to squat that 600 and get to it. Yep. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's
real shit.
Yeah, this shit legal, man. First of all, lineman going low, quarterback going high. And as far as I know, Jay, I don't even see many people pushing Jalen Hurts from the back. You ain't got to, bro. Like, for real.
Right.
Josh Allen, bro. Like, you damn sure ain't got to push Josh Allen. That nigga's a beast.
All right. We still got Amari Cooper.
No, shit.
Asante Samuel Jr. This E25. How is he still out there?
How is he still out there?
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, J.K. Dobbins. Let's see, Zadarius Smith still out there. Justin Simmons still out there. That's crazy.
Justin Simmons and Zadarius still unsigned? Wow.
Yeah, Stephon Gilmore, Kaiser White.
Wow, that's a big name.
Rasul Douglas. Yeah, that is a big name. Brandon Sheriff. Damn, that's crazy. He's 33 now, but he's still a good lineman. Jadeveon Clowney. I didn't even know Clowney was still trying to play football. Keenan Allen. Ain't nobody got Keenan Allen yet.
Yeah, I think they all saying Keenan finished, but he had a good year though. He was injured, but when he was out there, he was balling.
Nick Chubb, Mike Hilton, Gabe Davis, Julian Blackman. So it's still
Nick Chubb a free agent. They released him.
Yeah. Right now, they ain't brought him back. But Mike think that they're gonna bring him back though. But I don't see why. You just drafted Judkins and you got Foreman and those guys. Ain't no sense in bringing him back. You don't need him.
Yeah, Nick Chubb, man.
Chubb is one of the biggest busts ever. I can't say he the biggest. It's only because of injuries. He never got to be Saquon Barkley because that's what he was supposed to be, something like that.
Yeah, now that you put it that way, he was supposed to be Saquon. Now he's been a Pro Bowler. When he's healthy, he's one of the best. But you're right. They always portrayed him to be Saquon. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but actually, Saquon, it was only Saquon for 2 years too, though. So you got to give him props too. Like,
yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, man. So I hate how Nick Chubb's career went. He had that injury at Georgia in his last year, and that's when the downhill spiral started, man. But he had a couple good seasons in Cleveland. He just once he got injured again, it was just over after that.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
No,
he don't got
the numbers. He don't got the numbers. He didn't have enough good seasons to get Hall of Fame numbers.
I feel like if you go by talent, he is, but number you can't. I feel like you can't get in if you don't.
If you got championships, you got to have the numbers though. It ain't even championships don't even matter because there's people with rings that ain't even in the Hall of Fame. But you got to have the numbers. That's how people that's not won championships are in the Hall of Fame because they got the numbers. So how many All Pros did you get? How many did you ever win the rushing yard shit? Did you? I mean, it's really All Pros and stuff like that. And with your actual numbers,
individual goal, individual
shit. So what? How many yards did you end your career with? How many touchdowns did you end your career with? How many All Pros did you get? First team, second team, whatever. Like all that stuff goes into that. Did you ever get any MVP votes? Did you ever get any best running back votes? Did you ever win best running back? You know what I mean? Did you ever get a rushing leader award? That stuff like that. All of that stuff. And Nick Chubb he don't got enough yards.
Everybody can't be Draymond Green and get in the Hall of Fame because you was on the coattails of the Splash Brothers.
Draymond got the numbers though. Draymond got the numbers, bro. He got Defensive Player of the Year, shit, all that. He got the numbers. He did it. Like Draymond was a big part of that team. Not saying they couldn't have won without him. When they got Durant, they didn't need Draymond no more. But before Durant came, they needed Draymond Green.
No, I'm not saying he definitely had a key piece to those championships.
They would have been soft as hell if Draymond Green wasn't on that team. If it was just Curry and Clay, no, they would have been soft as hell.
He's the equalizer. He's the Rodman of that. He's the Rodman of the last 15-year generation. That's what
he did a lot of dirty work. He ain't nowhere near as good as Rodman was because Rodman 7-time rebound champ in a row type shit. But he did a lot of dirty work that nobody else on that team for all them that dynasty run was gonna do. Clay wasn't gonna do it. Steph, nobody was gonna do that, but Draymond Green. So they needed him.
Where is Draymond going? Where should Draymond go? Where should they ship his ass off to so he could be done?
Well, Draymond need to go somewhere with young players so he can be a leader, a veteran leader on the team. And Houston need a Draymond Green. Somebody
he can punch everybody in the mouth in practice.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Light a fire under these dudes. The Rockets need something like that. The Rockets actually need a scorer because Jalen Green's not the scoring machine. Jalen Green don't know the in-between game yet. It's either I'm dunking or I'm shooting threes. He don't know the in-between game, mid-range, getting to your spot. I like to shoot over here, so I'm going to bop real quick and get to my spot. He don't got all that yet, so the Rockets ain't going to ever be good until they get somebody that can do that. And then they need a Draymond Green that's out there scrappy. Dylan Brooks, yeah, that's cool, but he don't do what Draymond does. You know what I mean? He don't do the same shit.
Draymond on the Rockets going like, bro, I told you to screen pass. Bow.
Yeah, wow. Knock you right up. Yep. And you better not run. You better get right up and get right back on the horse, buddy.
Yeah. Toughen up, man.
Almighty ain't show up either. I see you not showing up, Almighty. That's what's up.
Yeah, Almighty know.
Almighty was talking cash on Tuesday too.
Hey, he know exactly the schedule because after the Eagles won, he disappeared for a whole week. He know when to disappear. He know.
Yeah, he know when to disappear. We won't see him till Tuesday if they get a win.
Yeah, we'll see him after the first win of the series, right? Yes, sir. Jay, we up.
Somebody to punch him in the mouth and all that shit is a salute too. Yeah, you're right. Kmart did say that, and he was right too. He was right for sure. Side B, man.
Side B, 11 o'clock live, man. I might even look. If y'all not connected to my social media shit, I think I'm going broad. Can I throw that shit on the Man Cave, Jay? Is that good? You good with that?
Yeah, we all need to do that.
All right. Well, then we go live at 11 tonight, bro. I'm going live with the Side B album. And then Jay coming up right behind me this summer. Let's go.
Let's go. Yes, sir. And we're going to end it right there because I got to get ready to go to work. So appreciate y'all in the chats. Appreciate the viewers, the listeners. Like, share, subscribe, everything. Read the bottom of the screen. Make sure y'all check out Scully, man. If y'all know how, I don't know if he tell them where to find you at, man, for the release.
Hey, you could go if you go on YouTube or you go on Facebook or even on Instagram, go to King_Scully, tap in at 11, and then we go on live. I'm just let that bitch play live for y'all. And then after midnight, y'all got to pay for that shit, right, Jay? You got to pay.
Right, for sure. Yeah. Make sure y'all go check that out. Be there, show up. See y'all next time. Next show is what? Sunday?
Sunday, 8 p.m., bro. Let's go, Jay.
Right, baby. Let's go. Salute, man. All right, Scully.
All right, bro. I see you. Holla.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, and motherfucker.
Rebound, nigga.